You know, go ahead.
How y'all doing?
Your turn.
I'm Coach Swift. Some of you know me, some of you don't. I'm Coach E9, past 13 years, running back assistant coach at St. Joe's Prep, strength coach down St. Joe's Prep. I had the opportunity, I brought my son here, who some of you guys know, as I was starting to say, some of you follow him on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, social media, period. DeAndre Swift.
Wrap it up.
One of the reasons I asked him to come, as well as he was supposed to be working out, because it was supposed to be an opportunity for some high school kids here to work. But one of the reasons I asked him to stay is I have an opportunity to speak to you guys, to show you what hard work and dedication, but most importantly, getting your education can do for you. Education is key, it's first and foremost. Without an education, as these two young men be able to tell you, you wouldn't be able to do anything. Without your education first, be quiet, eyes for, listen, that's part of the problem, you gotta pay attention. This is all part of the process. This is part of the process. You're a student athlete first, not an athlete, then student. Student athlete. You gotta maintain your grades to be able to get to the next level. Some of you guys have aspirations and dreams of going to the next level. These two young men can tell you better than anybody here what the ratio is, what the percentage of high school students that make it to college and then college students that have an opportunity to go to that next level. But I'm bringing...
What's that number?
0.09% chance.
Did you hear that?
1%.
Less than 1% have an opportunity. Less than 1%. But think about this real quick. Philadelphia, in the past 5 years, has produced a lot of young men that you guys can touch that have made it to the highest point that we all try to get to. William Fuller. These two young men here. Jalen Strong. Darryl Worley. We had 3 or 4 or 5 in the past in 1 year.
This year.
This year alone. This is something that's attainable, fellas. But to become that, to get to that point, you have to be elite. You have to do what it takes and then some. And I'm gonna let him speak to y'all real quick. It's been plenty of times. Come on, Dre, let's get up and go to work. I don't feel like it, but you gotta go to work because you have a dream. Track season, football season, indoor track, outdoor track football. That's what it took for 7, 8 years. Straight, no breaks. He got his first break as a junior in high school. Man, I can't do it. I'm tired. It's wearing me down. Took a year off and then get right back to it the senior year. But what I'm saying is, you gotta work harder than the next person. You have to work harder because nothing is gonna be given to you, fellas. As good as everybody is. Let me say this, and maybe you don't understand it because you're young and we're here in Philadelphia. He's DeAndre Swift here in Philadelphia, here in the state of Pennsylvania. They're gonna be DeAndre Swifts, there's gonna be William Fullers, there's gonna be Brandon Bings and Jalen Strongs across the country. So you gotta work harder than the next man, and then the man after that. But here's somebody that's attainable. These two young men, these are people that you can touch and talk to and ask them, what's the process? How much work did you really put in? How many Sundays when there was snow on the ground, you still did what you were supposed to do outside? How many Saturdays when your friends were out at the party in the club, you weren't able to go because what you wanted in life wasn't what they wanted in life? What your dreams and aspirations and goals were didn't meet what theirs were. There are plenty of Fridays and Saturdays, Dad, can I go? Nope. Why not? Because you're not going. Now he has an opportunity to go get an education at the University of Georgia for free. For free. Not partial scholarship, not conditional on what you produce throughout the year to year, 4 years, unconditional, fully paid scholarship. and then God willing, he makes it to the NFL, they're going to pay for him to then come, and if he leaves early, they pay for him to then come back and get his degree. That's what we're here for, fellas. That's why these coaches got up and decided to come here on this day. These two young men decided to come here and give back. That's why our coaches do what we do. That's why we do what we do, fellas. I'm gonna turn it over to Dre, let him say a couple words to y'all, and that's that.